What do you think? You're gonna make the grade? So I'll teach you about to use a shovel here. Hello YouTube. Oh crikey. There's a lot of it going about there, but this is the first day I've been out of the house, and only because I've been at doctor's. You can see I'm in my civvies. Pretty chest if I start coughing my head off, you'll excuse me. I'm just going up to the yard now just to check on Carl's up there making some gates for a little job we're doing. So I'm just going to go nip in and see him. First time I've been out of the house in 3 days. I've literally been in bed for 3 days. Really knocked me for 6 as this. But hopefully I'll get some antibiotics in me and start feeling a bit better, I think. Now hopefully lads have been getting some footage. I've been doing that High Park school this week. I know they did the cranks yesterday. It's now Tuesday, by the way. They did the cranks yesterday, and today they've started the fencing at the front. I think there's 25-30 metres up front, and then there's about 30 something metres on the side with a little bit down a hill. And then we might go over to Doncaster back end of the week, see how that concrete disaster turned out. We're getting them sliding gates delivered and actually installed at long last. It's been going on for months, that. So yeah, I'm just pulling up to the yard now, so I shall leave it at that for now, and I will catch you later.
It's Monday morning, we're all in good spirits. Many alcohols have been consumed this weekend. I think everyone's feeling it. But we're cracking on. Got Alan Titchmarsh over here pruning his shrubs. We're just on this side. We're almost done this side, to be fair. There we go. Not a bad Monday, that. Backing away. On this side, we've just left that bit overhanging for now, because we're going to return fence front flush with that wall. So I'll tell you now. We've just gone as far as we could with tackle that we brought today. One more full one and then a cut. I'll do tomorrow.
Not morning, but glad I'm slightly feeling human again. God, I've been dodgy the last 3 days, I think it is. 4 days maybe. Oof, I mean, I've still got my cough, but got some antibiotics, so hopefully they're kicking in. So I'm just going to see a job actually for I think they're a nationwide housing association by the sounds of it, but they've got a place at top of Bradford. Sounds like a decent number actually, a load of timber that they want all the way around, the car park and things. I've been putting him off for a couple of days, obviously, so I've been poorly. Strangely enough, he's called Mark as well. So I'm on my way to meet him now. The lads come this morning to load up. They're absolutely teaming it down, and we just made a sort of team decision. Let's sack it off today and go tomorrow, because tomorrow's meant to be not a bad day. It's where they're working. It's on a bit of a hill, so it was a bit slippy. Luckily, where they're working, it's still at High Park School, but they're not in way of anybody, so it don't make a difference. It's not like critically they've left it open or anything like that. So, you know, that's what we decided between us. So yeah, that should get finished tomorrow, and then Friday we're going over to Doncaster just to take shuttering off as concreting we did, and put a bit of topsoil down, stuff like that while it's dry, and then we'll get the wagon organised for that job, actually, for the sliding gate actually delivered to site, which will be good to get on with. Then next week we've got some decent timber jobs in, actually. So yeah, looking forward to them. I haven't done anything in a while. Yeah, so I've just seen this job actually. I couldn't really get any footage because I was chatting to fella, and it's like vulnerable people, sort of sheltered housing sort of thing. So it's hard to get a one customer resident sort of on doorstep having a fag or whatever, so I couldn't start videoing. But it's more one for Carl, this actually, because it's on crank post, this and other, and he were on about like double sort of timber that they've got, hit and miss, but it'd be too heavy to go on this wall, because it's a sort of low wall from one side but high wall from the inside, if that makes sense. So they'd have to be bolted to the wall, so I'm just a bit worried that it'd be too heavy, double paling. So anyway, he's got like they've got all like these new composite windows, grey. So I said, oh well, why don't we try composite boarding to match? He went, oh yeah, I like sound of that. So anyway, and they want some gates as well to match, so it'd look nice in composite, I think. So anyway, he said, yeah, quotas on that. So I've rung Carl, told him. Anyway, Carl's on his way up, so I'm just hanging about waiting for Carl now. So when he gets here, I'll try to get a bit of footage of what it is exactly that's needed, and yeah, hopefully they'll go for that, and could be a good contact, this actually. Housing association, they've got a few dotted about. He said the 3 or 4 sites in Bradford, but they've got them all over, they're mainly in Lancashire. So yeah, it could be a good little contact for us, this. And obviously then I mentioned Matt's side of stuff with the access control, blah blah blah, and went, oh well, that's exactly what we need, someone like that. So hopefully it might be good for us all. Yeah, so Carl's turned up now. I've just left my vehicle at top of the road here. I've started coughing. It's for these buildings here, but we have to set a gates to go here, so I have to make on the slope, and then do want a little fence to go on top of here. It's a bit awkward because it's like a stepped wall, and of course they can only have it so high, so I'll have it on crank posts behind here, also the steps, and then they just want it 1.2 high here. So we'll take some measurements now anyway, and we'll get back to you. Good afternoon. Life's so much better when it's dry, and there's a few puddles in here that need drying up. When it's dry and the sun's just been out, it's just gone behind a cloud actually. It's gone a bit cloudy, but it's absolutely lovely. Just on my way over to Farnley School there actually. Quoted a couple of jobs there before, after something else now, but these panels for this retaining wall are meant to be coming next week now. So we get them in, then we can fill it up to proper levels, and start, get it rolled, whackered down, whatever. Do it in bits then as sort of funds allow. Start concreting each patch of it. Make a good thing, and then we can start moving as it sort of dries, a week at a time, move stuff over, extend all this, get us racking done, just extend it off of here a bit with like a lean to here, and we'll just clad it with like some roof sheeting there, and then we can get a steel in there. Anyway, I better stop waffling and get on, because I'm running a bit late now. I've got to be in finally for 1 o'clock. And it's 20 to now, so Carl's gone over at Guy's just to pick up all the steel panels that we took down. We're getting a bit of a collection, we'll probably wear them in. And tomorrow, going over to Doncaster, a sliding gate job that's ready. We're just going to sort of unbolt all the shuttering, make sure it's all alright, take a bit of topsoil, stuff like that. Just get it hunky-dory, and then we'll arrange for a sliding gate to come.
Right, I'll just show you what we've been doing for well, we've been here all week. We've had a day off, it was bad rain one day, so we've been here 4 days this week. We've got a lot done. I think we were here Friday putting these gate posts in, or hanging gates if I remember rightly. Yeah, so the gate's manufactured in-house by our fabricator, Carl. Top workmanship as always. Combi gate. We've run all these cranks out on wall, come right to end up wall so they can't get a foot up. All cranks have been made by Chamber Fabs, and we took a 1.2 metre fence down here and installed some 2.4 V mesh that runs right down that corner. Baggy's just putting last panel in corner there. We've run these cranks out on this wall, so the whole site's secure for them. I think we're having people jumping in and stuff, so that'll prevent them. Runners cranks out with that were a 1.2 high fence we've took out there. We've come down with 2.4.5 panels, and that runs right up to that mugger up there. Finished, had to box this in here. Yeah, it's not been a bad job. We've got it done fairly fastly. Strapped up. We're just going over to Leeds now to do a bit of snagging on a job we did a while back. Customers picked up on something, so we're going to go over there and put that right for him. So yeah, hasn't been a bad week at Airedale.
Look at this for sunshine, eh? Beautiful. Just what we want. Stay over here. It's down. We started. We've cut along there. It's still a bit green, to be honest, with realising. Because it's been covered up. We should have been over before now really and took this off, but probably wants a couple of weeks now leaving once we get these off. But it's not, it's a nice lump of concrete anyway. Not wrong with that, look. Not bad, Carl, is it? Apart from obvious bore that we had when we did it, but we knew about that. But this side's one that you see, so it ain't too bad. It's like kink up there, but not to worry about. The actual lump itself's pretty solid. So yeah, just carry on as we are. We're just going to soil like up there and cut down there a bit, get that bit off. Hopefully, should be okay. Huh?
Bit of landscaping.
Yeah, bit of landscape. So we'll fill that in with this stuff we've brought with us, and all around it. It should be fine. What do you think? We're going to make the grade. So I'll teach you about use a shovel here.
I can stand on that cart.
Yeah. If I stood on it, well, my athletic threat for him.
We've both been on it same time.
I mean, it's solid out here, isn't it?
Yep.
Just there, isn't it? Green. Like I say, once we get this off, let it breathe, it'll be sound. I'm just going to leave it a couple more weeks. A bit green at this end. I think water's been running down here, mate, don't you?
Yeah.
Sort of pooling a bit there. But should be alright in a couple of weeks, I think. Yeah, we're just getting a bit more soil in now. We've just got it feathered in. We're just leaving it slightly low for now. We're just going to let it settle in. So we want this concrete to dry out because it's still a bit wet. But we've just got fork truck man to take that off of Carl's thing, put it there, easier for us. So we're just making this look a bit better now, and then when we come back, probably have a good half a bag left, and we'll feather the rest of it in then once it's sunk a bit with weather. But yeah, it just actually dry there and dry that in, but still a bit green, bit wet in the middle. So it just needs a couple of weeks now left open like that. So yeah, we're quite happy with that for the minute. We're just going to leave it low a bit so wind gets to it, dries it out a bit better. We'll do a final sort of landscape around it once we fit a sliding gate. So we've an auto dig there for stop, and we've an auto dig other side for the locking mechanism thing. So we love working when it's sunny, don't we, Carl?
We do.
And
so actually got a sweat on today.
Not a bad Friday that, all in all. I think not done bad there. No. Compared to what happened when we concreted that.
Well, if you compare that now to what it looked like in the week,
exactly,
we're all looking at each other down yard.
Customers are a bit happy now, he's seen some progress, so I've just told him, like the gate's ready to go. I've just told him it might be 2-3 weeks because really want that to dry out, so he's happy now, he knows something's happening, he's just getting his neck a bit off his boss, but just told him better safe than sorry, because we don't want to have to dig that out and redo it, that's for sure. But it's a good Friday is that, so I'll probably call it here. If you like what we do, give us a thumbs up and we'll see you next week. Cheers, thank you.